Bonjour mon ami, bonjour tout le monde, the whole world. Je m'appelle Joey Jamagua. Je suis le poète Angleterre. Je parle from Vertiac, le Café du Commerce, Luxe Bar in Vertiac, Dordogne, France. I have two poems to upload. Je parle français un petit peu. I have two recent poems done the early hours of this morning. I wish to upload. Bear with me. Just put everything in place here. The first of which is called A Picture of Melancholy, and it is in reply to my son, who first of all I didn't see for about 23 years, and since seeing him, and I think it's been 4 years since he last came to see me, so, and there's very little contact, but he did contact me when I tried to get in touch with him, and not to say sorry for not being there, because I'm not sorry for that. I have no regrets, and I sacrificed an awful lot for him. But I was actually just checking to see if he still wanted me to be in touch with him. It had been a long time. Anyway, this poem is called, in response to what my son said. I dare say I will send it to him. It's called A Picture of Melancholy. The half-light from the moon, enough to allow long shadows to form across the wooden veranda. I sat on a wicker chair left behind by its previous owner, presuming that he may have sat there too in the years preceding me. I sat alone in the still of night, mulling over an email received, beating myself up over decisions made such a long time ago. The rough rosé, harsh to the palate, as unpleasant as the night's chill, both fulfilling their purpose to make my mind numb. We must have made a melancholy picture, that wicker chair and I, what with the clock indoors ticking, and me rocking in a chair that had never rocked. I had never found the courage to forgive myself for leaving, and how the tears had flowed then, continuing to the here and now. As for the email, wonderfully articulated and brutally unforgiving, it was from my son. I had wanted to offer the option of truths, but he'd grown and was his own man. The truths he already knew sitting comfortably on the conscience in his mind. And anyway, it was far too late to play out happy families. No moss gathered nor threads to bind a father to his son, but not too late for me to tell my children that my love for them had never died. In a perfect world, where moral obligation is obligatory and free, I would have done much more, but it is not a perfect world, and we all have to accept and react to whatever comes our way, much like the patterns that are formed with each turn of the kaleidoscope. Never a turn the same. And just like the missing piece in a jigsaw puzzle, I would have liked the opportunity to explain why I said goodbye. The night was long, but hadn't all my nights been long, with the next day spent in the vice grip of a niggly depression, alcohol-induced, no sympathy expected or required. For all the suffering on all sides, the dramas and the pain, faced with the same random circumstances, I would do the same again, that is for sure. Life is not a rehearsal, it is a dangerous play, where everything we have ever said and done is presented on a cold plate in the final act, just like Poirot. Hear this, my Haley and my Harvey. My love for you has never wavered over these harsh years. I know it is unlikely that you'll ever come, but my door will always be on its latch, just in case. The means to contact will never change, but when eventually it is my time to go, my love for you both, unfortunately, will come with me. Joey John Maguire to Haley and Harvey.
Parce qu'elle est idiophonie.